Thank you, Chairman Wahlberg, for holding this hearing, and I want to thank our witnesses for your expertise on this important topic today. Ms. Nyack, from OpenAI's perspective, and we're talking about worker skills and credentials here, what would it take for these skills and credentials to be more transferable across jobs, industries, or regions?
Thank you, Congressman. What we think will make these credentials really transferable, and certainly the way that we're building them, is we're building a foundational set of courses that we're calling AI Foundations, but then we're making it so that they can be adapted by industry. And so as an example, we have our AI Foundations course, but we're partnering with employers like Walmart and Lowe's to think about how can we adapt that course to frontline workers? How can we adapt it to administrative workers and office workers? How can we adapt it to AI builders who are actually using AI to build tools for those workforces? And so the way that we approach it is you build the foundation, but then with AI, you can truly make those courses adaptable to different industries.
Good. Mr. Khan, I've long believed in the importance of the family and education. Parents should make the final decision in their child's education, and responsible parents are key to making sure students get the education, their children get the education they need. That principle is especially important when it comes to AI because these tools can often be accessed in the home. What advice would you give to parents who want to make sure their students are using AI responsibly?
Thank you for the question, Congressman. For families, I think it's really important that they are having the conversation at the kitchen table. What are the ways that you're seeing generative AI affect your life as a child in school? Some of the dangers that we've heard of generative AI today in the hearing are things that should be brought up and questioned and understood. I think that having generative AI be a topic of conversation and an education that is granted not only for teachers but also for families. Literacy for generative AI is incredibly important for schools and teachers, those who are imparting this wisdom upon kids about how this technology works and the risks and benefits. But second to the teacher in the school, the family also is a really important part of a child's success in the future. I'll speak to I'll try to make this as quick as possible, but a story from when I was a teacher. This was right when social media was taking off. We were seeing cyberbullying rampant in our schools, and families didn't know what to do. Their kids were coming home crying, worried about, are they going to get bullied on Instagram or Snapchat? And I actually held at our school building an information session for families to teach them about the social media tools that their children were using, that they were just happening under the feet of parents. They didn't even know that this is before Instagram had really taken off. And helping parents become informed guardians of how they choose their own children's use or not use of technology. My recommendation was you probably shouldn't have your middle school child using these apps. But when you don't even know what those apps are, it becomes really, really challenging. The school building ends up, again, being a really powerful place for families to learn about this technology and to make their own informed choices about how their kids will or will not engage with technology. So many years later, we're seeing cell phone bans in schools. We knew this 20 years ago. We knew this shouldn't have been something that was a part of the school environment. We can't repeat the same mistakes of the past with generative AI. Right. We need to get families informed, schools informed, teachers informed. And we can write a different script for the future of how this technology plays out for our children.
That's great. Well, thank you for sharing that story. Mr. Frazier, according to a poll published in October, 40% of American voters cite cost of living concerns as the #1 issue in the upcoming midterm elections. You have made the case that AI will make life more affordable for everyday Americans. How do you believe this technology addresses affordability concerns, and can you give some current examples or examples that will come in the near future? We got about 22 seconds, sir.
To describe the full benefits of AI in terms of affordability in 20 seconds is quite the tall order. I'll direct you to a op-ed from me and Adam Thier in The Hill on affordability and AI. For right now, I'll just bring one very short story. The University of Texas at Houston Health System used AI to predict when folks were going to miss their appointments, they saved $250,000 in 1 quarter. Many Americans can't afford healthcare. We should be exploring, for example, in healthcare, how we can automate and improve scribing and so many activities that increase our medical costs.
That's a great example, and feel free to submit more in writing that would benefit the committee. And Mr. Chairman, I apologize for running over. I yield back.